Hello everyone! Happy Spring Equinox to you, a day when we have about the equal amount of time of sunlight and moonlight. So it's definitely a season to find your equilibrium, to create some balance for yourself. Now the offering for today is special. If you were intrigued maybe by the title of this offering, sound or gong sound healing Limpia. Limpia isn't usually something that we put on that title, but it very much is that. If you know that word, the word Limpia means cleanse, and that comes from the tradition of curanderismo, which is something that I carry in my family, and so I'm very grateful to bring that into this space and into this long-standing offering. So we call it a limpia because it very much does that. The intention with the practice is to allow yourself to come into your body, come into your breath, and really be present with what you're carrying today, what you're feeling today, what you're feeling in the season. Maybe there's residual from the winter or from the season past, or there's excitement or even some challenging feelings about the season ahead. So it's a time to just honor anything that you're coming with. And then through a bit of movement and preparation and some breath work, we'll really come to hold that in a nurturing way. And then we'll invite the sound of the planetary gongs in. Now today we have Mercury gong with us, Earth gong behind me, and Sun gong to this side. So when the planetary gongs come in, bowls, chimes, and then gongs, and when the gongs come in, it really is this opportunity to be present and to let yourself be moved, to let yourself be cleansed and renewed, and really to be in alignment with the intention of the season itself. It's to rebirth, it's to renew, it's to cleanse out some of that stagnation of hibernation season, of a season past, so that you can follow nature and you can rebirth yourself, you can renew yourself, and really start to sprout any seeds that were planted. And if we hibernated a little bit during winter, as nature encouraged us to do, if we held some big dreams through that season, in our hibernation and our deep sleep, or even if we set resolutions or intentions for the year ahead, springtime really is the time to let those, they're rooted, they're planted. Now let's let those intentions, those resolutions and dreams start to come to fruition, just like nature does at this time of the year. So that's the intention for the practice today. A couple of reminders: when we get to the gong sound healing, it is recommended to wear some headphones if you have them, or earbuds if you have them. About medium volume is a good place to start with your volume, and then you can adjust from there. So we do have special microphones that adjust the sound for us, and so there shouldn't be any damage at all to your ears, but definitely take care of yourself. If it feels too loud, turn it down a bit. So while we do a little bit of movement, it might be nice to not have your headphones on, but you do what's good for you. Also, I want to really encourage today to take care of yourself in the practice. So the way that we offer gong sound healing is that there's always a little preparation to invite yourself into the space, to invite yourself to receive. So if we just start there and don't prepare the body or the mind or even the spirit to receive, then there can be a little bit of a jarring sensation even. And so if what I'm teaching today doesn't quite resonate with you, if you're like, I didn't really want to do those kind of movements and that kind of breath today, totally fine. Take some time to prepare yourself in the way that you love to, so that you can receive properly. All right. I want to mention too that when you hear the sound of the gongs, and if you're watching the video versus listening to it, Brian, my husband, will come and play the gongs with us as well. And so there will be 2 of us on the gongs, and you'll see that if you're watching, but if you're just listening, that might be missed. All right, so let's take a moment to settle in. If you have a pillow or a blanket to sit on and elevate your hips, that might help take some tension or pressure off your low back. And you can also be sitting in a chair here or a sofa or on the ground. I always like to encourage to switch the cross of your leg. So if you're used to crossing one way, occasionally switch the cross. I always tell students that, and that's just to cultivate alignment and balance right to left. So that's a good reminder there. Okay, now as we get here, when you find your cross-leg position or your seated position that feels good to you, wherever you are in your day, take a moment to arrive fully, right? So anything that has passed, let it be in the past. Anything that is yet to come, let that be in the future. And inviting yourself to notice what is present. Allow your spine to lengthen here and grow tall. Take a lift of your shoulders up near your ears and invite a squeezing there as you roll your shoulders back, and then let them drop down. So as you feel that length in your spine, also notice the ground below you. Notice where you're sitting, what's holding you, that feeling of stability in the earth below you. And bring your attention to the rhythm of your body breathing. Maybe your eyes get heavy or look down towards the ground, or close your eyes if it feels comfortable. And inviting your attention to the rhythm of your breathing. Just observing the length of your inhale and the length of your exhale. Notice where you feel your body breathing. Do you feel it in your chest mainly? Or can you feel it into your lungs, into your belly, into the root of your body? And then observing what came with you within your heart space today, within your emotions, any sensitivities, any tenderness, anything that feels exciting or passionate, just honoring that which is present. I invite you to bring your palms to the center of your heart, palm to palm. And we'll take a moment to center within the 4 directions. Actually, the 7 directions. The 4 cardinal directions plus 3 more. So hopefully wherever you are in your space, you know the direction of north. And if you don't know the direction of north, it might be nice at some point to compass. There's a compass app that you can use. But it might be nice to compass where you are and to really align with, in your directional space, where is north. Okay, for me, in my space, I know the direction of north. So I'm going to start with north. To the direction of north, thank you so much. To the direction of east, we honor you Thank you so much. To the direction of south, we honor you. Thank you so much. And to the direction of west, we honor you. Thank you so much. To the sky above, the cosmos, the planets, the stars, the air and the space all around us, we honor you and we thank you so much. To the earth below, the container, the steadiness that holds us, we honor you. Thank you so much. And to the present moment, we honor you. Thank you so much. Taking a moment to invite in your own personal intention to your practice. Now please allow your next inhalation to be full and to fill your belly. Let it go, release, exhale. Full and deep inhale. And let it release, exhale. One more together. Deep inhale. And let it go. Allow your eyes to blink open, to release your hands if you lifted them, and just come back into the space. Okay, we'll begin with just a little bit of warm-up before the sound, a little bit of movement. So if you have a yoga mat, that's great, or just wherever you are. For me, I'm gonna take a blanket to the practice just to protect my knees because they're a little sensitive most days. So we're gonna start with that blanket here. And we're actually gonna start with a forward fold. Let's see. We're gonna do a child's pose. So any forward fold, you pick what feels good to you, but I'm gonna start with child's pose. So big toes touching, knees can splay to the sides, or if you haven't had anything to eat recently, you can put your knees together and compress the belly a little bit. But from here, take your hands to the top of your space and really allow your whole spine to lengthen. The belly has space between the knees to really sink in here. Make any adjustments as you get there. You may even take your fists and stack them, and you can place your forehead there. But as you come into the shape, just tune into your breathing here. And then slowly start to walk your way out of that pose, letting your torso come back to upright, and we'll come back to seated posture. And now from here, continue to take your breathing into some dynamic movement. So your inhale lifts your chest, so elongation and brightness through the chest. Inhale here. And then your exhalation rounds your spine, fully releasing at the bottom. Inhale to lift and lengthen. Gaze can go up, and exhale to round. Let's do two more like this. Inhale to lift and lengthen. And exhale to round. One more here. Lift and brighten through the front of the body with your in-breath. and then release it, let it go, exhale. Come back through neutral spine, all the way to upright. And we're gonna come to hands and knees from here. This is why I like a little blanket under the knees, a little padding. And we'll just take one leg. Let's see, I'm gonna start with my right leg. So grounded foot on the earth, grounded knee on the earth, extend one leg back behind you. And we're actually gonna use that to leverage some length and then pull the leg forward to lunge. An alternative way to get to this pose is from kneeling and lunge forward, okay? So see what works for you. If you're in a chair, you can even do this by letting one leg go back behind and one leg out in front as you sit on the chair. Okay, we're here. Walk the foot forward so you have an alignment here of knee over your ankle. And hands can come down to frame the front foot. Just find a bit of movement here to really settle into the shape. Remember, grounded foot is on the earth. And then we lengthen the whole spine long, so create a little bit of space. Your grounded hand is on the earth as the opposite hand comes to the top of the knee. Lift and lengthen, and then find a twist here. Find a nice twist here. We're really looking to release a little stagnation in the body with this practice and warm up today. So letting that twisting, invite that. You may even take the top arm up towards the stars. And then slowly release, come back to frame the front foot. Grounded foot is strong, front foot is strong, and then let's sweep the arms up overhead. Allow your breathing to be deep. And we'll create a little bit of dynamic movement here. So your inhale opens your arms wide, bending your elbows, and exhale, lift the arms up. Inhale, brighten, and exhale, release up. And one more here. Invite your arms back down to frame your front foot. Come back through your tabletop or to your lunge or to your kneeling, and then we're gonna switch sides. So opposite foot comes forward. Find your lunge here. Hands come down to frame that front foot. Back foot is grounded. And then again, we'll have a grounded hand, opposite hand to the knee as you lift and lengthen the whole spine and then twist. Maybe the top arm goes up. Release down, frame the front foot. And then lift the arms up towards the stars. Now we'll reverse that dynamic pattern on this side. So your inhale will be arms up overhead, and your exhale will be arms open. Inhale up, exhale open. One more here, inhale up, and exhale open. Come all the way down, frame that front foot again, and then we're gonna come back to kneeling again. Okay, from here, let's take, if you have that blanket, just let that come out to the side. We're gonna come to tabletop pose. Option here, if you want it a little bit strong or practice, you can come to plank pose. That would be both feet back behind, strong through the core, or tabletop is a great place to be too. From here, we're gonna come all the way down to the earth. So bend your elbows, come all the way down. The hands can place out in front of you and rest your head here. Now we'll start to lengthen the whole body here. So first start with one leg lifting up off of the earth. Really press through the toes of that leg. Release that leg down. Switch here, lifting the opposite leg. And release down. Press both of your feet to the earth, and if you have any back sensitivities, spread your feet slightly away from each other. From here, we'll take both hands below the shoulders, and with your inhale, lift and lengthen the chest. Elbows squeeze into the body. Find your breath here. All the way back down. We'll do the same action, but this time with the hands behind you, palms facing down. We'll lift and lengthen the arms and the chest. Slowly start to release, let it go. And we'll have one motion where we combine all of those shapes. So the chest, the arms, one leg, and the opposite leg. And release, let it go. From here, slowly peel your way back to child's pose. Big toes touch, knees broaden, and all the way down. Let your hands come below your shoulders as you come to upright, seated again. So ankles can cross behind you, and then your feet will come out in front of you. Okay, a few more shapes here as we prepare. Notice what you're feeling in your body right now too. Maybe it's a little warm, it's a little warmed up. Okay, so from here, favorite pose of mine. You're first gonna start with your hands underneath your knees and use that placement there to really lengthen your whole spine tall. Notice the space you have to let your shoulders roll back and down, and invite your shoulder blades on the back of your body together. It brightens through the whole chest. Now from here, start to lean back so that your feet have some space to lift off the earth. Flex your feet towards you. Spread your toes away from each other. And find your breath right here. You can stay right here, or there's an option to lift your feet to where they're parallel with the earth. Your shins are parallel. Strong flex of your feet, lifting of the chest, shoulder blades together. Stay here or release your hands. Whatever version you find, let your knees come towards each other and then your knees towards your chest. Knees towards each other, knees towards chest. Find your breath. If there's a little shaking, that's good. That's a little tension release from the body. One more time, knees towards each other, knees towards chest. Strong. Okay, release here, let it go. Let one foot come out in front of you as you invite one knee to the chest. From here, the hands place on the top of the knee to assist the spine in lengthening. And then we take this into a twist. One hand supports behind you as you find that twist. Notice if you feel a little warmth in your body. That's good. That's the kapha or any heaviness beginning to melt away. And then we switch sides. Slowly start to unwind. No option here for one last forward fold. You might invite the soles of your feet together to fold forward here. You can return back to child's pose or even standing forward fold. Okay, if you took that bound angle, invite your knees back together. And we'll return to a comfortable seated posture for a little bit of breath work. Just one practice to invite the body to open, to receive. Okay, so this pranayama is a very active practice. So if you're in the practice and at some point you're like, it doesn't feel good to me, it doesn't work for me, let it go. Come back to your natural breathing. If you feel like it feels good but you want to take a break, you can always take a break at any time. We'll bring attention to the space between the low ribs and the hips. So imagining the diaphragm and the belly space. So with this pranayama, the inhalation is natural. We let it come in naturally. With the exhalation, there is an intentional pressing of this area of the diaphragm and the belly into the body. So the exhale becomes something like, the inhale comes in naturally. The exhale is, okay, I'm gonna turn to the side too, just so you can see the pranayama. So the exhale is, the inhale is natural. The exhale and the inhale natural. Okay, so as we practice this, we're gonna do just a few rounds. I'll count for us and encourage you as we go. Your exhale can be audible or it can be quiet. It doesn't matter, whatever feels the most comfortable for you. Okay, so as we begin, we'll start with that tall spine. Take everything from the asana that you cultivated with you into the pranayama. And we're gonna first start with just a breath clearing. So a nice deep inhale. And let it go, exhale. Another deep inhale. And let it go. Okay, we'll begin with a natural inhale. Exhale. Inhale soft. The speed is up to you of the rhythm. You can let the pranayama be quicker, or just let it be slow. Let's do 3 more here. Last one. Allow your next inhale to be natural. And with the exhale, release the pranayama, release the control of your breathing. Notice the effects of the practice. Observe what you're feeling and where you're feeling sensation. I'll invite you to come into a reclined supine on your back posture. If you're comfortable sitting in a chair, you can also do that. Or you can recline your whole body. I recommend taking a blanket, maybe roll the blanket, place that underneath your knees. So something like that to support your back body and your knees. Or you can just come to laying down. Maybe you put a pillow under your knees. And as you come into that reclined Shavasana, corpse pose, allow yourself here to feel the effects of the practice. Really tune in to the present moment, feeling into all the sensations that are present. Feel the earth below you. Feel the sky all around you and above you. And allow yourself here to be held right where you are. Please invite your attention back to the space that you're in, back to your body, into the rhythm of your body breathing. As you return, notice, observe how you feel. Observe anything that feels like it shifted or moved, or observe everything that stayed steady and feels the same. If you're on your back, laying down, in the next few moments, press your low back to the earth and pull your knees into your chest. Slowly roll to one side. And from here, allowing yourself to come back to upright, back to a seated posture. As you return, notice how you feel. Notice the space around you. Notice anything that shifted. And as you come back to upright, let your eyes stay soft. Allow your palms to return to the center of your heart, thumbs touching your sternum, elbows floating away from your body, and chest lifting up towards the thumbs. As you feel into the space and into the present moment, taking a moment to invite in. Inviting in something that you've cultivated in the hibernation season, through the winter. Maybe you created space for something new. Inviting in whatever is calling to you. And let that dream, let that intention know that you're ready. You're ready to receive it. From the seeds planted, we allow ourselves to grow. We allow ourselves to receive nourishment, to grow strong, and to continue that journey through the seasons, through our lifetimes, through the practices. And coming back to intention that you set for your practice today. Honoring that intention as it served you through your journey. And we close here in gratitude, honoring, thanking all of the teachers and the ancestors who came before us. We honor those around us, those who practice with us in our big community online. Honor yourself, your body, your breath, and all of your presence that you brought to the practice today. And we honor and give gratitude to the path itself, the path of the yogi, for all that it has to teach and to offer and to align. And in gratitude for the vibration within you and all around you, we say namaste. Namaste, Brian.
Namaste.
Thank you to each of you for tuning in. Yeah, let us know how you feel. Let us know how that was for you. I always like to encourage everyone to take care of themselves post receiving Gong Limpia. So have plenty of water, room temperature water or warm water if you can. Let your next meal be medicine, be nourishment for you, whatever that meal is going to be. Sit down, be present with it, take it in, allow it to really fill your body back. And whatever your season looks like ahead, allowing that intention of limpia, of cleanse to come in, whether that's spring cleaning your space or doing an actual spring cleanse. We follow Ayurvedic cleanse seasons, and so we're right in the midst of an Ayurvedic cleanse right now. Hopefully when you see us back online again, maybe we'll look a little bit brighter. But we hope that you'll tune in again to join us. We'll be back next month to offer a moon-aligned planetary gong sound healing. So sending love to each of you. Take care of yourselves. Be well. Namaste.